Slice cut out of it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Shadow and Sun Show. I see that a certain utensil is no longer on the table. Welcome to the episode where P doesn't speak because he got his speaking privileges removed through certain means, which we won't mention. Anyways, today we're opening a box again, but this time it's a much better looking box. But technically we're not going to have to cut it open, so I'm not going to have to show you all the correct and proper... I know, so civilized, so above everyone with my amazing knife-using skills. I've heard people in the comments talking about that. I am a genius when it comes to knife-wielding. Anyways, time to open the box. Oh, I closed it. Remember, as I said earlier, I am galaxy brain. Oh. Wait, how do you open this? There you go. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. There we go. Alright, this stuff is pretty epic. Why don't you tell them about it?
Many years ago, I had written the folks at Emperor's Choice and told them, I was curious if they were still in business and that I wanted to buy, a whole bunch of stuff. And they proceeded to send me a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, just about every book in the collection, just all kinds of stuff. The cards and just, literally everything I needed to play except some dice.
Which,
Dave, George, get some dice.
We don't have any.
But one of the most remarkable things
Arduin dice
they sent, and something I have never ever seen since then, were these boxes of miniatures.
Looks like a movie.
I know. They literally look, they probably are VHS cassette boxes, which that alone makes them pretty epic. But each of these boxes has 9 miniatures, maybe 10 in some cases. But, here, I'm going to pop one open. Oh, no, there's actually 10 miniatures in there. And I believe these were sculpted by Julie Bell. I'm not sure. But these are all 25 millimeter non-lead miniatures. But
you can eat them?
Yeah, I suppose. So as you can tell, I'm not going to be able to show you all. I'm going to see if the camera can really focus in there and get a good idea. A lot of these miniatures, if not all these miniatures, were available in more or less single individual clamshell blister packs back in the day. And every once in a while I still see them on eBay. But, I'd have to go through and since they sent me not just one, but they're in weird order. That's the other cool thing about them. Okay, let's do this
They're
one.
in reverse order.
So is this number 8?
Yeah, CC's number.
I know, okay. So that when they're lined up on the bookshelf, as they should be, and two of them are still actually sealed.
They were a bit different.
They make up this cool angel image. I believe that's, yeah. Kind of like a lot of other VHS cassette collections. Gesundheit. But they sent all 8 of these, along with all the other stuff they sent to me, out of the blue. I mean, they didn't know me. They'd never heard from me before. And, they sent me, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 miniatures, plus a bunch of other miniatures that we're going to show off next week, just to a complete stranger out of nowhere. And mind you, this was quite a while ago. And then I tried to thank them and keep in contact with them to get the other stuff from the store that that they didn't send me that I obviously wanted, and I didn't hear from them for years. They just disappeared. They'll tell the story later on down the road what happened, but I was just blown away, you know.
So it was the same guys?
Yeah, it was the same guys. And, you know, each one is just super high quality, you know. I like I said, I'm going to have to double check on the sculptor, but is that a Frank?
Do it be bug?
No,
No, it's a lizard man.
But that's still pretty cool.
I mean, really? Can you really say that Mark Zuckerberg is cool?
No, I really can't. But they're top quality, and if you know, I used 25 mil, I'd be using these minis for all kinds of characters. They're mostly characters and villains and NPC miniatures. There aren't any monsters in here. But as you can tell, this is a top notch way to send out minis. You know. But they're all really good minis. The sculpts, you know, even you know, like I thought that was a Hobbit or something, but yeah, you know, lots of nice detail. Let me see if I can see who sculpted them.
Yeah, Julie
Bell?
No, Guthrie.
Oh, Julie Guthrie. That's right. Julie Bell is another sculptor, I believe. But Julie Guthrie is pretty famous in the sculpting world. But there you have it, folks. Just an absolute cool little set. I honestly don't know of anybody I've ever met, and I've never seen these for sale anywhere. I'm guessing they were, you know, out there for sale. They have price tags on some of the packages. But, you know, it's seriously a absolutely nice addition to our Arduin collection. Unfortunately, we're never going to paint these because it's just, you know, a collector thing, and we would never use them because most of our minis are 28 mil. So don't worry, folks. The folks at Arduin are actively sculpting new miniatures for, you know, all your gaming needs, and they will be, of course, 28 to 30 millimeter depending on when they come out, and all that good stuff.
Isn't 30 millimeter kind of cringe?
Inevitably they're going to go up to, you know, bigger,
70 millimeter?
something like, you know, someday, you know, when you're a grandparent, and, you know, they'll just make action figures on bases, which would be kind of cool because then they'd be posable. But
yeah, but no.
But
they
there you
would
have
have one. No, if they made action figures, they'd have one point of articulation, and it's the arms, and they would move, and
Yeah.
they would move in sync.
Or maybe the head.
If you that would be the premium version. You can move the head, and
the arms would be connected. So when you move one, the other one moves.
No, the premium version would just be you can move the arms and you can move the heads and you can move the heads separately. I mean the arms separately.
Oh, okay.
That would be premium. And then you have to go on the black market to get something where you can move the legs.
And the waist.
No, not the waist.
Oh, okay, that's too much to ask.
Yeah, no.
But there you have it, folks.
You'd have to straight up like go digging for that stuff.
The
Micronauts are going to be illegal.
So if anybody else has seen these before, I'd love to hear from you guys, where you found them, how they were available, that sort of thing, just because I'm super curious. I'll probably talk to George and Dave and ask them as well. But next week we'll be showing off something very similar that they also sent out of the kindness of their hearts. Mind you, this was, like I said, about a decade ago. I don't know, how old were you? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
You were pretty... I mean, it was before the channel, that was for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It was, you know, at least 5 years ago. I'll check with them. Maybe they remember sending some complete stranger, you know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars, yeah, worth of Arduin goodness, and then...
I thought you asked them about it.
Yeah, I got kind of the story, but I want to see if they remember now that I've showed these off. Hopefully, George and Dave will be watching this video, and they'll see, and they'll be like, oh, you're that guy. Yeah, I'm that guy. Lucky.
Guy.
Well, I'm a lucky guy. And so are you, because someday these will be yours, unless the house burns down, in which case...
Or they get outlawed.
Right. In which case, if the house catches on fire, these go out the door first. Yeah, not even close. There's so many other things. Yeah, I know, right? But it would be nice.
There's at least one other thing that I'm thinking of that might
With your computer?
No.
Your tablet, your phone?
No.
Your
It's
dog?
this. He goes second.
He
It's
goes
this.
second. Yeah, he'll find his own way.
It's the end. I haven't finished painting yet.
So,
Not this hand. This one is third. This one.
so you want to say goodnight?
Yes, I have a couple things I want to say. First off, good night. Second, tomorrow's Flag Day, apparently,
Yeah.
which I should know about, considering I like that whole thing. I'm not one of those vexillology nerds who thinks, actually the flag of the United States, it's too complicated. Just too complicated for my pea brain to understand. In fact, the flag of Japan is the pinnacle of art, and every other flag Japan makes, it's literally the best thing ever, because apparently Westerners are obsessed with Japan and everything. But I'm not going to go there.
Too late.
No, there's so much more I could say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know that. Flag Day, pretty cool, pretty epic. Flags are cool.
It's also the anniversary of the death of Roger Zelazny, which I'll be going into tomorrow morning, but let's not leave on a down note.
Yes, flags are cool, right? That's epic, isn't it? Good night.
Happy trails, everybody.